there he is.
How's it going?
Good, man. This is my new morning co-host, Josie. We're taking over mornings on Country 105 starting on Monday.
Hey, Josie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Congrats, you get to work with that guy.
Yeah, I know. Very exciting.
Yeah. So
Is that a congrats or a I'm sorry?
I said congrats, man. Come on, Greg.
Hey, are you having like a little lake party today?
Well, I'm actually in the Okanagan here.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
my gosh, I'm jealous.
It's my son's been playing hockey out here in Penticton at that school. So we've had this place rented because he didn't bill it. So he went home last week. He's done. So we had the place for a week and we come out and we're gonna shoot the live stream from here. So
that's the place he's been staying at?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, tough, eh?
Tough life, eh?
They've
Play
all
hockey,
been here for
live there.
My wife and girls have been out here too. So
So-
last 7 weeks.
Do they still have that place on Main Street in Penticton, Salties or something?
Yeah.
That place is the best.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we stayed in Penticton for the first few months, and then we moved here. This friend's ours own this, so we got a good deal and moved here and been here for a couple months now. But
That's
thought we
awesome.
might as well do a live stream from here. That'd be good.
Gord, what kind of lake guy are you? When you're on the boat, are you like chilling on the boat? Do you want to be on the water ski and the wakeboard? What kind of lake guy are you?
Well, I live on a lake too, where I live. So, but I like driving the boat. The kids love that surfing, like the surf
It's
boat.
fun.
Yeah, they love to do that and wake. So yeah, they're always tubing. We're on the boat a lot. But I always said I can't get hurt, so I just drive the boat.
But are you the psycho tube driver that just wants to see people fly in the air?
Yeah, they won't let me. They won't tube anymore when I'm driving.
That's so funny.
But it's funny
There's
because
always one.
they get mad about it, but all their friends want to get tossed off, but the kids don't. So the friends think I'm the best driver, and the kids are like, they won't go on the tube anymore because
There's certain kids you have to go easier on, I feel. There's certain kids that
yeah.
can't handle it. When I was little, my cousins always got like thrown off and I would get like tossed off just because I was freaking out.
yeah. And if you're the one that ends up on the bottom, it's worse, eh? When you fly up there. So actually,
What's terrifying is when you're on the tube and you look and the driver does this one. And you're like, oh no.
yeah, exactly. My oldest daughter, she's pretty tough. She doesn't mind it, but my son.
So are you guys doing today? Are you doing a little album release celebration out there? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing a live stream. Did you get the info on it?
No.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we have. It's a live. It's free to the world, so it's gonna be cool. We're gonna play some tunes and play some hits, and it'd be. It's just on YouTube. So Gord Bamford TV. That's all you got to go to. It'll be all over the socials. And it would be. You guys are. What time's it out there right now?
2:04.
We're an hour ahead of you.
Yeah, you're gonna be 7 o'clock Mountain Time.
Which one off the new album are you most excited to play on the live stream?
Well, I mean, Hag on the Jukebox is fun. It's fun. And Marry Me Again's been really popular here. We're like I think it's number one song in Australia right now. The album's number one in Australia right now. I think it's
That's awesome.
2 here, but yeah, Marry Me Again is a good one. And but Hag on the Jukebox is fun. It's pretty country, but it's fun.
Why do you think people are connecting so deeply with Marry Me Again, at least in Australia?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a cool concept. It's after 18 years of marriage, if you're married for a lot, I mean, when you get married, you're young and free and you don't have kids. You don't have, most of the time, you don't have a care in the world, but after 18 years, everything changes. And I think people often wonder, if would you marry me again? If I asked you to in these times, luckily she said yes, but yeah, it's it's kind of hitting the chord, I guess. I actually there's a guy in Australia. He's kind of like the Bobby Bones of Australia for radio personalities. His name's Ray Hadley. He's an older gentleman, but he broadcasts right across Australia, and he's just taking a liking to my stuff. So he started playing it, and he said he's just getting bombarded. People want to buy it, and I'm like, we can buy it today, which is Saturday. So it's blowing up over there. It's
when you wake up,
it's kind of neat because you can kind of test your songs out and see what you want to put out next or what people are liking, right?
That's the whole point of social media now, right? Is you can actually get an actual minute by minute pulse of your new stuff, and you're releasing stuff that your fans want to hear. So if they're immediately reacting to a song like that, you go to management and say, I know we had this plan, but do you see all of the success that this is having?
Yeah, numbers don't lie. That's for sure.
Depending. I can make my scale make the numbers lie, which I've had to do during the show.
Yeah.
When you wake up on a day like today and it's album release day, is there still those butterflies, that gut feeling? Do you do anything different? Do you have a special breakfast? What do you do to let yourself enjoy the moment on a day like today?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. It's probably the most nervous I get. And like going on stage is fine, but when you release a new record, especially, this is my 10th album, and you got this great fan base, which I'm lucky to have. You always want to make sure that it's better than the last one. It's the best stuff you've done. And you really, when you lay it out there, it's the people that decide that. So it is pretty nerve-wracking when you go after this long, you're wanting to keep doing, better and touring, and you hope that it works. And so far, there's been lots of comments that this is the best one yet. So, and I feel it might be.
You didn't wake up, strap on the shorts, and take a dive into the water just to.
I did work out this morning early. I couldn't sleep, but I haven't went in the water yet. I heard it's pretty cold still, but maybe later.
The one we're spinning right now is Heaven on Dirt. Tell me a little bit about that one.
Yeah, it's really killing it out there. It's on pace to be our biggest hit ever right now. So
holy smoke.
Yeah, its numbers are huge on it, and people are loving it. And I think it's a great time for that song. And it's very catchy. It's very catchy and hooky. And it was actually written by Buddy Owens and a girl by the name of Janae Fleener, who plays fiddle for Blake Shelton. So they kind of wrote it in mind for Blake, and he obviously passed on it, but I own the publishing on it through Buddy, and I've had it for a couple of years, and I've always loved the song and thought it was going to be something that people would like. So yeah, it's doing really, really good.
You say it's a good time and it's at the right time for it. Why do you say that? Why do you think it's connecting now?
Well, I think people are just, so much with all this pandemic and stuff that's going on. I mean, you see like so much, the real estate business is booming because people want to stay in their own places and, in their own heaven on dirt, basically. I think people can just relate to it and, reminisce on what it is. We did this little contest here. We're going to announce the winner tonight on the live stream of your favorite heaven on dirt. And we got a lot of great videos, from all different kinds of people, all different kinds of places. It's pretty neat to see.
Josie's in a 3rd floor apartment in Bankview, Calgary. What would be your heaven in that buddy apartment?
There's no heaven on this dirt. It's like 33 degrees in here right now.
It's hot back home, eh?
We're in the middle of a heat wave, and it is like, I was telling Gregg yesterday, I woke up, my knees were sweating. It's disgusting in here right now. Yeah. I'm very jealous of your lake life currently.
Well, come out anytime. You guys come out for a beer.
Gord, I know.
You only got to come to Buffalo Lake when I get home. That's not far.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, and you spent some time making that heaven on dirt. When you think of one place on that property, of that amazing place that you got, where does your mind immediately go to?
Just down home, grassroots. That's where I grew up in Lacombe. I was lucky to grow up on a farm and have the Western heritage instilled in me through my relatives and uncles, my mom and stepdad and all that. So it's just, that's why we moved back to Canada from Nashville. I just thought it was the best place to live and raise a family. And, when we had the opportunity we had out here at the lake, it was, I actually bought that lot without even asking my wife. So when I come back to Nashville and I said, yeah, I just bought a lot in Bashaw. We're moving to Buffalo Lake. And she's like, you what? We're not going to Bashaw. The kids can't go to school. I'm like, no, it'll be good. And brand new school, K-12, and 700 people in this town. Like perfect. And she wasn't really happy with me for a while, but I gut feeling was right. She loves it. Kids love it. We love it there. And it's our heaven on dirt. So
we are lucky that we did the whole marry me again thing. You got lucky to get into that then after all this stuff.
Exactly.
Gord, we're doing something on our show I want to bring you into. What was your very first summer job? What'd you do?
Oh yeah.
Let me think about that one. I had quite a few different jobs.
First or worst?
The worst.
Yeah, first or worst?
Oh yeah, the worst one. I know that one for sure. I got my class 1 license when I was young, and I felt that it was great that I did that because I got to work quite a bit while I was trying to get into the music business. But I hauled hogs from Bentley, Alberta, all the way down across the states into Montana.
Oh my God.
And when you're done delivering these hogs, you've got to clean the trailer out and, sometimes the odd hog doesn't make it. He dies, and which isn't good. But you got to go in this trailer and clean it out, or get out what's in there, and it's the worst thing ever. And that by far was the worst job I ever had. And I actually worked in a hog barn when I was growing up, and I'm not sure what it was with hogs, but I just I didn't like it. So that was the worst.
There's no smell that will ever match what came from the back of that trailer, huh?
And it's tough to actually eat. It's tough to actually eat pork anymore just because of those jobs. You know what I mean?
That's the worst possible one that anybody could have said. Like, nobody's gonna beat that. I don't think.
No, I knew exactly that answer. That was the worst job ever. But
you mentioned Montana. Do you watch Yellowstone? Are you on the bandwagon?
I am. I think what a great show. Kevin Costner is great.
What are you thinking?
I like Beth. I think she's awesome in that show.
She's fantastic. Without giving it away, what do you think is going to happen as we get to figure out the fate of everybody?
Well, I mean, he can't die, you wouldn't think, right? So I don't know. He got peppered pretty good there at the end, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. Hopefully.
But you saw when he took out his phone, there was a little bullet thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. You're right into this. You got that down. He's probably alive then.
I got like 2 hours to myself every night after my family goes to bed, and that is Yellowstone time. And I'm locked in before I fall asleep.
When's the next episode's coming out?
The 20th.
Okay. So
Josie hasn't seen it yet.
We got into that late, and then when we started watching it was just like binging it. Like it was awesome, and some great music in there. Really great music. Yeah,
who is it? Whiskey Myers. I got into Whiskey Myers because of that show.
Yeah, he's in there. There's Sturgill Simpson's got stuff in there, and Stapleton. You need some Gord Bamford in there. I told my
how bucket list would that be if you got some stuff on Yellowstone?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I got lots of stuff like that, you know. So it's just we're pitching it. But
what song would you put if you could pitch 2 songs or 1 song to the folks at Yellowstone? What would you pitch?
Probably something you haven't heard, but When Your Lips Are So Close, I think they could pitch that one in there. You know, that'd probably be good. Or some of this Heaven on Dirt would be a good one. I think for that.
I feel like When Your Lips Are So Close could be a Rip and Beth scene.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We should produce it, me and you. We should be the directors. We know what we're doing.
Don't give me ideas because I will
put that idea in his head.
Josie's never seen the show. Tell Josie why she's got to watch it.
Oh, you got to watch that show. It's just.
I don't really understand what it's even about. Like what is like since I got hired here for the last 4 months, and like almost every email there's like some Yellowstone reference, and I'm like, yeah. And I've never talked about it till like today.
I feel like Josie might be the one that wears the brand though. Like she might go out and actually get branded, like all
guaranteed.
Yeah.
What's
guaranteed?
Now you got to watch it.
I'm so confused. I need to
know.
know.
That, and we'll take you to the train station, which you won't get until you watch it.
It's supposed to be rainy tomorrow. I'll watch it all day tomorrow.
I'll let you out of here on this because I know you got a big day. But we play a game called Quick Draw. I shout out a question and with a letter responding to it. Like name something in this room that starts with B. You got to shout out the first answer that comes to your mind before Josie does, and I'll see who wins on these. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Name something in your kitchen that starts with the letter S.
Salad.
Spoon.
Salad was better. Name a fast food that starts with the letter C.
Cucumber. I was going to say.
Cucumber. I was going to say that too.
Holy, that's a tough one.
Can of Coke.
That's fast.
Chicken. Does chicken work? Anybody?
Yeah, I know. Well, cucumber could come on a. Yeah.
Cucumber could be on like a sushi.
Yeah, it could be on a burger. Well, not really on a burger.
Cucumber.
Roll through Wendy's and ask for a cucumber and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna record it and send it to you. I'll take
what happens.
Please.
Name a patio drink that starts with the letter M.
Margarita.
Mimosa.
Yeah, you're slow on this again, Josie. Gord beat you. Gord, thank you for your time. We appreciate the new album. Can't wait to watch the live stream. Have fun out there, okay?
Hey, good. Welcome aboard, Josie.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Gord, can you do something for us so we have it recorded?
Yeah.
Just for the new show, can you say, hey, it's Gord Bamford. You're listening to Gregg and Josie on Country 105?
Yep. Hey, folks, it's Gord Bamford, and you're listening to Gregg and Josie on Country 105.
You've only done those things 1,000 times, eh?
Yeah.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Have fun.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye-bye.